We're gonna be talking about making investments. How many of y'all could use some return? I mean, y'all could use some type of return where you could go and spend it and make some things happen. Y'all ain't saying nothing. At least put a heart up there. If you could use more. I mean, my cup hasn't been. It's not running over yet, so I can use some more. So tonight I want to talk to you about making investments. And I want to share with you tonight that my life is truly blessed and that I am experiencing God's overflow because I have chosen to make investments. So we're going to talk about that tonight. Can we talk about that? And I'm hoping that, again, that you will leave here, you will leave this room rich. Now, hey, listen, I'm not selling you no product. I don't have, get rich quick schemes. I'm just going to give you a couple of principles about investments that's going to change your life. I promise you. I promise you. Okay. So just the other day, this is how I want to start the conversation tonight. I just want to kind of give you a basis for the conversation. All right. Yeah. Yes, I could. Yeah. We're going to make some money tonight. We're going to make some wealth. We're getting ready to be wealthy in here. And I don't even want to just say money. Let's say wealth. Wealth. If you believe that this is your season for wealth, I want you to recite it where you are. You can write it. But this is the season I believe God is bringing in wealth for you. And I know a lot of people don't like to talk about it. We got the emergence of the prosperity gospel has shifted us out of believing that God wants us to be wealthy. But I believe that God wants us to have wealth. So tonight I'm going to talk about making investments. Just the other day, I was in a great conversation with a trusted colleague, and we began to talk about the importance of building wealth. We began to talk about the importance of building wealth and why it's important to have wealth. Now, I know, again, people, they have all types of things, that they believe, but I believe it's important to have wealth. And so we begin to have a conversation about the importance of wealth and the importance of building wealth and the importance of, once you build wealth, the importance of redistributing wealth. Now, I'm so glad that there are probably multiple types of people and individuals that are gathered in this room tonight to join the discussion. But we were speaking specifically and especially for our African-American brothers and sisters, the importance that we have, the importance of really committing to building wealth and then attaining wealth, and then once you attain it, redistributing that wealth. What do I mean when I say redistributing that wealth? I mean that it's not just enough for you to build the wealth and for you to have it, but once I have it, you've got to have it. Now, I don't know, a lot of us, we're okay with, we're satisfied with, if I got it, that's all that matters. But I'm telling you that real wealth, listen to what I'm saying to you tonight. Real wealth happens when you acquire that wealth, and then you can begin to pull others up and give them the tools to also build wealth. Now, old proverb, old saying says that give a man a fish, he eats for a day. If you teach a man to fish, he eats for a lifetime. And a great theologian by the name of Dr. Harold Trulier, my prophetic ministry teacher, says, but what if, he says this, he says, but what if the man doesn't have pawn rights? And so we understand that there are systems and things that are in place that our culture is drenched in, that sometimes make building wealth hard. But I want to make it easy for you today. Can I make building wealth easy for you today? I want to build this tonight, but I need to know that you guys really need this, because after you leave here tonight, you're going to experience wealth like never before. Are you getting excited? All right. And so here's what I want to begin. I want to begin with this question. All right, we're going to begin with our question of the day, because I believe that when we talk about monetary wealth, that monetary wealth can come from an idea or a thought. And so if you don't mind sharing tonight, have you ever had an idea? I see it all the time. Sometimes I watch these infomercials and I think to myself, hey, why didn't I think of that? and I see this product that's making just a real big sound in the industry, and I'm like, wow, how did I think of that? And then there are ideas that I do have that I think would be really great. I think I could make a lot of money off of. So we're in the Lions Den tonight. We are amongst friends tonight. I want to know from you, what type of ideas do you have that you think will make you millions? Could make you a millionaire. Now, some of y'all gonna be like, I'm not sharing my idea. But we're in the Lions Den tonight. You might be sitting amongst somebody who can make that idea happen. Or it may be something that you had an idea in the past. I remember I had an experiment that we had to do in 7th grade. And I had an invention called the wallet cap, y'all. Now, this was y'all cut me a little slack because this is the late 90s, all right? And we had to create a commercial, and I created a whole commercial about the wallet cap. I was living in Jamaica, Queens, y'all. So the wallet cap was necessary. I was talking about, are you tired of getting robbed? That's what I said. I promise y'all I'm not lying. I said, are you tired of getting robbed? And I had a kid come up to me and pretend that he was going to stick me up, and he couldn't find my money. And that's why because the money was sewn into a wallet that I had attached to a cap. And I said, you need the wallet cap. All right, $1 million idea. This was back in the 90s, y'all. Somebody's gonna take the wallet cap, and y'all gonna make millions. You can have it, because it's old. I'm believing God give me some new revelation for my millions. But hey, I want to hear from you tonight. I told y'all my idea. Can you tell me something that you've been thinking about, or an idea that you've had that you just believe? I mean, you really believe this thing could make you millions? Y'all don't leave me out here by myself. I gave y'all my wallet cap idea. Somebody tell me about your ideas or some things that you thought would be great, things that could make you some money. Come on. Don't all speak at once. Don't all speak at once. I know some of y'all got some ideas. Y'all be talking about things you want to do, business ideas. Come on. Y'all talk to me. Come on, entrepreneurs, business owners, visionaries. Y'all talk to me tonight. And I know a lot of y'all not talking to me because y'all still believe in this idea and y'all don't want nobody to steal it. If I could get at least 2 or 3 ideas, just to get you thinking, and then I'm going to move right into our conversation. I got about 14 minutes, and I still think I can get you out of here on time. Anybody? No ideas. No ideas. Come on. Did anyone see the spider drop from the ceiling? What? Where? Did you get me seriously? All right, come on. Let's talk to me. Sweet potato chips. Sweet potato chips. I think they already got that one. Creating something to keep your fitted sheet on. Oh my goodness. You need to make that tomorrow. I mean, we need that like right now. We need that like right now. Now the sweet potato chips, Uncle Stephen, I think somebody's got that now. I think you might have to go back to the drawing board. Anybody else?
Mama Shell said getting the liquid out of the bottle.
Ideas happening, y'all don't want to share them. Wipers on, lights on automatically. I think they got that too. Uncle Stephen, you're stealing people's ideas. Uncle Stephen's saying, he's saying all the ideas they already got. Jessica's laughing at you bad. I'm telling you, she is laughing at you bad. All right, guys. So I want to get into the conversation. I'm glad we're having fun. And if you think of any of those ideas that you guys have, share them with me. I won't write them down. If they're good ideas, though, I'm going to write them down. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, he stole my idea. All right. So now that some of you have sort of shared, and I've shared some of the things, here's something I want to share with you. All right, an idea that you have that you want to get rich. Here's what I want: some way to keep the kids sleep all night. Well, Noah, they have those things, but it's illegal to give the kids. Yeah, you don't want to give them too much. Codeine. I'm not encouraging that, saints. Please do not give your kids any codeine or Benadryl. But it'd be nice if they had, some type of, I don't know. I'm going to leave that one alone, though. That has a lot of liability attached to it. But if you think of it, just, look out for a brother. Look out for a brother. So Let me throw a name out to you guys while we're talking about this tonight, while we're talking about investments. Does anybody know the name Ray Kroc? Anybody know the name Ray Kroc? Come on, somebody. Ray Kroc. Oh, there we go. There we go. Somebody knows who he is. Ray Kroc. Ladies and gentlemen, burgers and fries. Burgers and fries. Post-World War II. And the entire diet of America changes as we know it. Why? Because the McDonald's brothers create a staple, a brand of burgers, fries, and soda. And a man by the name of Ray Kroc sees and has what started out as a 2.7. Still making y'all. If anybody has the current data on currently how much McDonald's is worth, 1984, we're talking about. Ray Kroc makes the investment, but when he dies in 1984, he amasses $1.1 billion from what? An investment. Burgers and fries, y'all. Burgers and fries, $1.1 billion. Ladies and gentlemen, you may think your idea is stupid. You may think your idea has already been done and it's not original. But let me tell you something, guys. Burgers and fries, $1.1 billion. Somebody write that down. Somebody say it with me. 1.1 billion. This on you as I shift. Poor invest in money. I want you to think about this now. This is what Warren Buffett says. He says, the rich invest in time, the poor invest in money. That's what Warren says about it. Let me tell you what theologian says, John Wesley. Okay? He says, earn as much as you can. Then he says, save as much as you can. Then he says, invest as much as you can. And then he says, give as much as you can. This is John Wesley, you all. He says, earn as much as you can. Save as much as you can. Give as much as you can. And earn as much as you can. I'm sorry. Invest as much as you can. Give as much as you can. So here's the question tonight, my friends. Here is my question. My question is, what are you investing in? That's the question tonight. As we open up the conversation, the question tonight is, what are you investing in? Now, why do we even invest? We invest for a couple of reasons. We invest for a return. We invest, number one, for a return. Number two, we invest for security. And number three, we invest for stability. I want you to write those three things down if you're taking notes tonight. Very important as we talk about making investments. You're number one, making investments for a return. Number two, for security. And number three, for stability. Now let me build this tonight. I don't have a lot more information for you, but I'm going to bring you home in just a moment. Now there are three elements that are part of the process of investing. Here's what I need you to understand, because as I was in that conversation, remember we were talking, me and my friend, and we were engaged in a real deep philosophical conversation, like I'm always, right? I'm always thinking and asking my friends and challenging my friends. And I begin to ask him, is wealth exclusive to money? In other words, is wealth limited to money? Is prosperity limited to money? Or is there a holistic approach to wealth and abundance and prosperity? And as we begin to have that conversation, we begin to expand our minds around what wealth consisted of. And once our definition of wealth expanded, our definition of investment expanded. I want you to get this tonight. I know we're having some bad connections, but I need y'all to hang in there. I need you to might have to hold the phone this way because I don't want you to miss this tonight. I need you to understand that once we expanded our idea and our philosophy and our insight on wealth, we also began to expand our idea of what it means and what it is to make an investment. And now I understood that making an investment was not just about investing money. But there were 3 other areas in my life that would make me rich if I learned how to invest them. I'm going to give you these 3 areas and I'm going to get out of your way. But after I give you these 3 areas, your life will never be the same. There are 3 areas beyond money that if you learn how to invest it right, you will die a rich man and a rich woman. Are you ready? The first one tonight is time. The first one is time. If you learn how to invest your time, you will be a rich man and a rich woman. Let me tell you something, parents. If you teach your children how to invest their time, they'll be rich children. All right. Lately, I've been putting myself on a calendar. I set timers for things, how long I can spend on social media and how long I can watch the television. Why? Because I realize the value of my time, how long I can spend on the telephone, what type of meetings I can afford to sit down in and be a part of. Why? We all leave here richer.